Multiple years after her 2010 track Cannibal debuted, Kesha finds herself once again in the eye of controversy over the lyric, "Be too sweet and you'll be a goner / yeah, I'll pull a Jeffrey Dahmer." The line, referencing the notorious serial killer, garnered renewed backlash following a surge in interest around Dahmer triggered by Netflix's 2022 series. Speaking exclusively with People, Kesha acknowledged she wasn't surprised to experience a fresh wave of criticism, or what she calls being re-canceled for the lyric, adding that it was always controversial. The lyric first sparked mild backlash when Cannibal began gaining renewed attention on TikTok in early 2020. By that point, fans were rediscovering her early hits, including Take It Off and Your Love Is My Drug, through viral dance trends. But in 2022, as Dahmer became the subject of intense cultural scrutiny, the line once again drew criticism, inspiring calls of insensitivity and even a second wave of cancel culture aimed at the pop star. Kesha embraced the moment, saying, "Oh my God, I got re-canceled for the Jeffrey Dahmer lyric," while admitting she anticipated the strong response. It was a controversial lyric. She defended her intention as characteristic of a bold pop artist, adding, "If some people aren't offended by what I'm doing, I'm probably not doing a very good job of being a pop star." Behind the lyric, however, stands Kesha's mother and co-writer Peeb Severed. In 2022, Peeb explained on TikTok that she originally added the Dahmer reference as a cheeky rhyme for goner, pulled from a songwriting tool, and insisted that the line was never meant to cause harm. She also apologized to victims' families, clarifying that the song was tongue-in-cheek and written more as dark humor than literal cannibalism. Now, with Cannibal regaining attention and chart bursts in Canada and viral status on TikTok once again, Kesha has re-embraced the song's spotlight. She reflected on her evolving relationship with her catalog, saying she finds it trippy and cool to see 15-year-old songs resonate with a new, younger audience, including children who weren't even born when the tracks were released. Amid the renewed buzz, Kesha is gearing up to drop her new album, Period, on July 4, her first independent release under her newly created Kesha Records. Freed from her long-standing contract with Sony in the shadow of her legal battle with Dr. Luke, she describes this moment as one of empowerment and self-defined artistic freedom. She said of this next chapter, "My power is all back in my hands, helping people feel seen, loved, safe, and being entertained as hell." This recancellation moment reflects broader societal debates about where satire and shock intersect with sensitivity, particularly in true crime culture. And the conversation came full circle for Kesha when she noted that invoking discomfort is often par for the pop star course. Controversy is kind of on brand. While critics highlight the lyrics' insensitivity, supporters argue that it's a relic of an era where pop lyrics often leaned into dark humor without fully anticipating future repercussions. Even Kesha seems to respect the tension. She faced the blowback fully aware, but also embracing the impact, saying that discomfort often proves her work is emotionally affecting. The appearance of Cannibal once again on charts and in social feeds contrasts sharply with Kesha's personal growth. The lyrics survive scrutiny, but she remains undeterred. In fact, she sees it as confirmation that her art still cuts deep. The tension between sensationalism and responsibility continues to spark important discussion, and it happens to dovetail with her artistic reinvention in Period. In many ways, this moment symbolizes Kesha's trajectory, from party crasher to advocate, from being embroiled in legal battles to reclaiming her artistic autonomy, from facing cancellations to owning controversy. Her journey, like her music, has always been about taking risks, and this lyric is no exception. Fans and critics alike now wait to see how Period will embrace this unapologetic authenticity. If Kesha's own framing is any clue, expect a release that's raw, unfiltered, and willing to court controversy as long as it speaks truth to power, pops hearts, and starts conversation.